So first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chakadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the hopeful elect of Hebrew Israelites. So, okay, let me first put this video.
Black only weird.
You know, I was speaking on this already last week's camp, but it was in the Finnish tongue, so now in English I want to speak about it, because the American black woman, that's really the worst of the worst. Okay, and even here in Europe, the so-called black women that are of West Central Africa, you know, they share some of the issues, but the American black woman is on a whole nother level. Okay, so this is a video of saying 60% of American black women are obese, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like they say, crazy work. You know, this, that crazy work, man. They just be eating that calorie surplus booming, which they should go on a calorie deficit lifestyle, meaning you burn more calories and you intake less. You lay aside the pasta, the mac and cheese, you know, and the heavy carbs. So it's good. The carbs is very good if you are like a young athlete or something, and you know you are gonna exhaust a lot of energy. So the carbs are good for that. But you know, if you in your, let's say, 50s, you don't exercise at all. But hey, look at our elders and apostles. For example, they are in their late 50s, you know, in their 60s, and they are still working out. And Elder Apostle Gabar just recently shared of his a treadmill workout for 45 minutes, man. But let's say you don't work out and you're in your 50s and stuff, and you consume a whole lot of carbs. It's gonna be shown on that scale and in your body. Okay. Apostle Paul said, bodily exercise profits little. Okay? There is profit in that. Also, there's a scripture in Sirach which says that health and good estate of body is more valuable than infinite riches. Okay, Sirach 30:15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of heart. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Okay? Which that verse 17 is spiritual, because that's something, you know, Jake gotta improve. You know, not to be, but that's what this world system, you know, vexes you, but we still shouldn't let it affect us, because hey, we are in the most blessed position. We know the names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, we know this truth. So we shouldn't be, you know, in an overly bitter spirit. And I heard the elder, what is the name? Yashuwamba out of Dallas, Texas. He was speaking on that recently, how that we shouldn't be in a super gloomy spirit. Okay, so that's something I gotta improve for myself. But It's the health and beauty state of body are riches. So you gotta watch these things, okay? So and then also the other video that I had is the Elder Amawanga bar out of the main camp, Gemas, New York, talking about sisters, don't be bitches. That was the title. So I haven't checked that yet. You know, that's part of his daily short updates, daily shorts that he makes. So I'm sure in that video he's gonna edify on how the sisters should be. Okay, so not each and every single one of the American black woman is doomed, but they, you know, if they're of the 1/3 that get on the chariots, you know, there has to be some substance, some positive aspects then. Okay, not just consuming at the dinner table and at the breakfast table. This like, look at this video. In the bottom left you see 300 plus. So let me just play this. Okay, let me actually. Okay, even though this woman is calling herself Prophetess Eve, which you know is some nonsense. You already know she's on some nonsense. But let's just listen what she says, because these are, and you see the scale in the red numbers in the up. So these are heavy women, man. This is crazy work.
60% of black women in America are obese. 86% of black women in America are overweight. Instead of correcting this issue, we've completely normalized it. To the point so many black women...
How much did she weigh?
Women in America are overweight. Instead of correcting this issue...
Bro, she's 347 pounds. That's so fucking heavy, man. You know? And there's some even heavier, you're gonna see.
We've completely normalized it. To the point so many black women are living in this illusion of thinking that they actually look good. At what point do we admit that this shit is unhealthy? It's unhygienic, and it's a bad look on our community. And fuck the looks, it's about longevity. Black women have
with this dumb bitch, fucking 360 pounds, dancing on that scale. Surprised that fucking scale didn't break, bro. But man, 360 pounds, that is no joke. Now, I'm in the Eurozone, so I think it's roughly something like, like 160 kilos. But let me check. Let me put 360 pounds in kg. Yeah, it's 163 kilograms. That's so fucking heavy. That's half that I weigh. Myself, normally I weigh something like 80 to 85 kilograms. It depends on the season and if I have competitions, if I drop weight a little bit, you know, if I cut weight a little bit. But normally, let's say I'm around 83 kilograms, which is around 183 pounds, okay? So this bitch is fucking half that. Dancing on the scale, man. Fucking crazy work, bro.
Of heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure.
And look at that body, bro. That body is fucking unproportionate as fuck. This the thing that I've been saying. Like the American black woman, look, like her legs look actually somewhat skinny, but then the upper body is like, what's going on there, bro? Like these look like mutants. These doesn't look like human beings. This is crazy.
That this shit is cute. This has nothing to do with body positivity. This is straight up self-destruction and self-sabotage. And I say this with love. Black women deserve to be healthy, alive, and strong. Our ancestors did not go through hell just for us to have to die early due to wrong lifestyle choices. We cannot keep crying, protect black women, and black women
disgusting, man.
Refuse to protect ourselves. 60% of us are obese. We have no one to blame but
364 pounds, that one.
Black women.
Bro. Someone said it's because they're hooked on fast food instead of taking the time to cook healthy meals. Yeah, and what they be eating, they be getting those parasites, man. A body full of parasites, human meat. Okay, man. But now let's check the video from the Elder Amawanga Bar, James Awakening, 144. Sisters, don't be bitches.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. In other words, don't be shameless. And this one is for you women. The ones who do watch, the ones who will watch. The sincere ones. Because the insincere ones, you can be all that you can be. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. But for the ones who fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, stay in check. Stay on point, stay in order. Ecclesiasticus 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Another name for a dog, a female dog, is what? A bitch. A shameless woman shall be counted as a bitch. What does it mean to be shameless? Let's look it up. A shameless woman describes a woman who has no sense of modesty, restraint, or shame concerning sinful or dishonorable behavior. That's 99.9% of the female population here in the Western society. They dress how they want and say they do it for themselves. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm a grown person, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. No modesty whatsoever. And they don't fear to ask sin upon sin, dishonoring themselves, their fathers, their husbands. No shame in their game. Behavior is just totally off. Now the woman, the shameless one, is counted as a dog. However, you do have the ones that are not shameless. As the scriptures say, shamefaced, meaning what? She's more so modest. You can instruct this woman. She knows how to behave when people are looking and when people are not looking. She honors her father. She honors her husband. She honors Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. She listens. She takes corrections. That's a shamefaced woman. A woman who knows she has.
You see what the elder just described? That's how, and not just the American black woman, which is mainly the Judah tribe, but also the Northern Kingdom tribes and Benjamin, Levi, and the Northern Kingdom tribes. For a woman, this is how you gotta be. Okay, let's play it back.
Game in a game. Behavior is just totally off. Now the woman, shameless one, is counted as a dog. However, you do have the ones that are not shameless. As the scriptures say, shamefaced, meaning what? She's more so modest. You can instruct this woman. She knows how to behave when people are looking and when people are not looking. She honors her father. She honors her husband. She honors Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. She listens. She takes corrections. That's a shamefaced woman. A woman who
You see?
knows she had.
A woman that respects and listens and fears the names Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Or his husband. Okay, better said. That's the goal.
There's work to do. Who knows she has to work on herself. That's the type of woman that fears the Lord. And those are the type of women that will be coming our way. That will be going and heading your direction in the very near future. Talking to you brothers of the hopeful elect. The scallywags, they can go kick rocks. So you sisters out there, be shamefaced. Stay humble so that you can be blessed. And that's that. As today's daily verse, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect.
You see? So, you know that Megan Thee Stallion, which might even be a transformer. I'm saying it because stallion, it means a male horse. So it's a suspect ass name, bro. And you know what's going on in those celebrity circles. But then you have the sexy red and shit like that, man. Fucking disgusting. This is example of how not to be. Okay, but just to show, you see there is some females on the comment board who are, showing peace, saying shalom, So you see, there is hope. Okay, just wanted to show that there is hope. Not all. The scriptures speak about elect lady, so not 100% of the women are wicked. You know, you do have women that are trying to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And we men, we are trying to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We know we aren't perfect, and then the women, they are in the weaker vessel, so it's even more difficult for them, but we just gotta do our best, man. Okay, so that's it for the lesson. On to the next one, Shalom.